Hi, everybody. Welcome to number Facebook 62. And how's everyone doing today? Please do us a favor and subscribe and share and like, because after all, we're trying to reach as many people as we possibly can. So we'll be giving some stuff away today, and we just want to make sure we're clear. If we're giving books, jewelry, readings, ask Chris questions. Michelle's not here to do that game we always do. If it's merchandise, we do ask for you guys to pay the shipping, just to make sure we're crystal clear on that. We're just going to give it a little bit more time for more people to join us. So if you can give us just 2-3 minutes and just hang in there, we greatly appreciate that. So how's your day going, Tom?
I made it here.
That traffic is unbelievable, isn't it? Huh?
It's warm out there.
I know.
Trying to I can't wear cool clothes, so hey, it's like, all right, I'm here.
Yeah,
that's what's important.
Okay, so let's say hi to some people here. Alisa, hello, top fan. And there's Alicia below there. Hi there. Jane Thompson, hi. Courtney, hello. Norma, hello. Christine, hi. Top fan, Christine. Brandy, top fan. Chrissy, top fan. Kathy, top fan. And Loretta, top fan. Joanne, top fan. Kathleen, top fan. Lee Peterson, hello. Jennifer Forrest, hello. Rachel, top fan. Elizabeth, top fan. Lindsay, hi. Jessica, hello. Going too fast for me, Tom.
Sorry.
Christina, hi. Love Julia, hello.
Mm-hmm.
Chris
Magyar,
hello. Barbara, top fan. Margareta, top fan, hi. Pat O'Neill, hello. Angel Hendridon, I can't read the last one.
Hendridon.
Hendridon. Sounds like furniture. There used to be a furniture, Hendridon.
Yeah.
Very good furniture. Very, very good. Hi, Tammy, top fan. Hi, Kelly Ann, top fan. How you guys doing today? It is really warm out, though. But you know, my cat will sit in the sun and she'll just be cooking there, and I'll go up and touch her fur, and she's hot. It's almost like hot, but she loves it. She loves it.
Wow.
I've always had dogs. This is the first real cat. Well, I've had one cat when I was little, but it was an outdoor cat. And the cat, as far as my best recollection, was like never around. Would come in and eat, bing, gone. This cat's more of what they call a lap cat. So when I sleep, she'll sleep right in between my legs.
Yeah.
And I'll sit there and I'm sweating and I want some water, and it's out of reach, and I don't want to wake her. Yeah. And I'm sitting there like I'm laying like bow-legged almost, and finally the cat moves. I'm like, oh my God, I'm getting out of bed. Of course, that's probably something to do with being 53 years of age, but we won't mention that too much.
We got Judy. I'm not sure how to pronounce that. Norwich. Dawn. Sandra Cox. Hello.
Okay, so we're going to give a free autographed book. But once again, you guys will be paying the postage on that. If you don't want that, then you give whatever you got free to a friend, and maybe they want to pay the postage. Okay, so let's go with the wow face for autographed book here. Where's the wow face, Tom? Seeing a lot of thumbs up, seeing hearts.
Oh,
there's a happy face. That's a happy face.
Oh, happy face. You want the
wow face is the old face, like
yeah.
Mr. Bill face.
Yeah,
there it is.
Right there.
Okay, we're gonna pick. Yeah, right there.
Lisa Ann
Binns. You get an autographed book, so please be so kind and call the office at 408-379-7070. And just take a minute here. We want to make sure that when people want to book a reading with me, that is the only number that we have. If you want a dream analysis from Tom, that's the only number we have. Sylvia Browne, of course, was my mother, as you guys well know. I just want to reach out there to make sure that everyone has the spelling correctly, which is Sylvia, Browne, Browne. There's others out there they're claiming, but we are definitely the authentic group. So just remember, that's the only phone number we have. My mom has it on all her books that she's written, books that I've written. It's just that one phone number. If you're not calling that phone number, you're not calling us. Okay, and I just want to say that sincerely, because I don't want anybody thinking they're getting something if they're not, getting something, so to speak. Okay, so let's get to answering some questions without further ado.
All right. You want to?
Yeah, do the announcements. I'm sorry.
Announcements. Okay. Oh, here's a fun one. The new Novus website is up and running. Please visit at www.novus.org. The prayer request is working, so that makes it easier for everybody. I want to thank you in advance for those who participated in this month's donation cause. For every reading booked with Chris, we have donated 5% to Fisher House Foundation for military and veteran families. Yesterday, we played a game on Instagram. We posted 2 videos of Chris's truck and asked people to guess what make and model the truck was.
Can I tell them? I tell them now?
Yeah, I guess so.
It's a 2010 Toyota Tundra.
Cool.
People pick Dodge, Chevy, Ford.
Really?
Yeah, most people that got close were Dodge, but it's a Toyota Tundra.
All right.
2010.
The first 5 winners who answer correctly win and ask Chris question, which are, here are the winners. You will also be notified on Instagram. Let's see, Sanwad23, Curly Medic, Cute Bunny _187, Selamaldos, and Carol Lata. So
congratulations, guys. I think that was a tough one. That was good that you guys picked that. It really was.
The newer trucks now do look
well. They
close.
stamp it now into the back of their bed, everything
Yeah.
like that. It's just, I just have a thing. I just always pull off my badges on my cars. I just really do. I just don't know why. It just seems to look cleaner and fresher, and just sometimes simple is more. You know, sometimes less is more. So.
Yeah. I always didn't like the dealer tags. Some dealers back in the Midwest.
What happened with me is I was customizing my truck, and I'd get a grill, and it would say the thing, and I'd get the headlights, and it would say the thing, and I would get the lift kit, and it would say the thing, and I get the line of bed, and it'd say the thing, and I look around my truck, and there's names of everything, everywhere you look. It's like, oh my gosh. And then I started, peeling that off. I'm like, that just looks so much better to me. Now, people that are being sponsored, that are racing and that's cool, because that's what they do. That's nice. But I'm driving down the street most of the time. I might hit a fire trail or do some off-roading. I don't mind off-roading, but I don't like getting near trees, because I hate to scratch my thing. As long as it's not tree involved, like Pismo Beach or out in the mud or those kind of things, I'll do that. But going in the forest, I need to have a purpose-built vehicle, I believe, for that kind of thing. It just drives me crazy when a branch goes into my side of my truck.
I see. I didn't worry about that on mine.
Well, I have a much older truck that that I bought for about $800. And I just gotta go over stumps and what I want. It adds character. It does. Some of those older vehicles, like one of my favorite vehicles, like the K5 Blazer, with it was all the way up from the top back, or those older Broncos, I love those things. I like to build. Those are expensive to build them. But, you get one of those vehicles that are just out there, they could just, mow over everything. It adds character to it. Yeah. But I don't want to come home, my vehicle's all shiny, there's one big scratch going all the way down. Oh my God, it makes me break out in a sweat.
You just got to be there to appreciate it. For those that aren't truck enthusiasts. Let's see. Questions. Alinda Franchino Higgins. Hello, I'm hoping that you will tell me my husband's spirit guide's name. Thank you so much.
Your husband's spirit guide's name is Jimmy.
Cindy Shambach Knock. Do you see me staying at my current job, UCP, or moving on? Thank you.
You'll move on ultimately, but that won't be for just under 2 years. I think it's best that you stay where you're at. I know that it's a little bit of a hostile type of environment, but just do your work, which you're very good at, by the way. And I think close to 2 years, it'll come into you where you'll be able to jump ship from this and go right in, and I think you'll even make more money. You always are going to work very hard. You're what I call a worker. My mom was the same way. You just don't want to sit around and do nothing. You're always going to be doing something. So stay put for now.
Nice. Let's see. Kimberly Cotronis. Hello, Chris and Reverend Tom. Thanks for everything you do. Can you tell me my spirit guide's name?
Your spirit guide's name is Natalie.
Annette Dugan, thank you for sharing your gift. Does my husband send me signs?
Oh, all the time. How can you miss it? Early evening with the light flickering, early in the morning around 3:10 where you're waking up, so please look at the clock. And I believe you'll smell certain smells of roses and clovers and things like this. When you're in the house is completely shut, so there's no wind blowing, there's no air conditioning blowing, so you've got a lot basically from them.
Can I grab one of these?
Absolutely, yes.
Jessica Lynn Hansen, I would love to know the name of my kindred spirit.
Veronica.
Fun. And
a nickname for Veronica is Ronnie, believe it or not. Just like Christopher.
Sandra Cox. Hope you're all doing good. Wondering if y'all got anything for my friend Kika from her uncle who raised her.
He's with her a great deal about midday. That would be around lunchtime to about 2 o'clock. And always seems to have something to do with flowers around her. So she should be over the next couple weeks, be around a lot of flowers, somebody giving her a flower, this kind of thing. So I think that's very important. You guys know that heaven's not way up in the sky. It's only 4 feet up, just with another dimension. And they can pretty much be within yelling distance from us. So they're never too far. I know my mom's never too far away from me, that's for sure, because I yell, "Get back over here, Mom," and she'll come. So. And now with everyone wearing those cell phone things in their ear, I don't know if I told you this, but I was walking down the aisle the other day, and this guy's coming the other way, and he said, "Da, da, da, da." I'm talking to him, he's talking, and I just realized as he's passing, I'm like, "Oh, crud, he's on the phone. He's not talking to me," and I'm looking like I'm trying to talk to him, like, "Oh my God, I'm so embarrassed." Anyway, so now you can talk to your spirit guide. My point is, you talk to whoever you want, because those little things here are small nowadays. You can't see them. They don't look like these big old things anymore. They're just barely there. You can barely see them.
Yeah.
So, yep.
Let's see. Marilyn Westfall Furlong. My granddaughter came to live with me a year ago. Is her mom watching her and happy she's here and proud of her?
I think more than I could even mention and say, because I think everything was dumped on her, and she's got broad shoulders, and I think she just kept plowing through this and doing such a great job. Not only that, I think everybody is happy with her. And I want to reach out and say this too, not that I'm trying to sell you a reading with me, but when I'm answering these questions and I get tuned into it and I'm answering the question, I get so much more information. I want to keep on going, but I know the rule of thumb is we only want to answer one question per person to reach out. But if I were to go on with a reading like this, there's just so much more to go into. So once again, if you want a reading from me, 408-379-7070, okay? And please like, subscribe, share. We really want to reach everybody. We're going to be live streaming without too long. We were just about there, and we had a technical guy come in and busted it up, so we're redoing it now. It's been very frustrating. Thank you for your patience. But we're going to be live streaming, and we're going to be uploading a lot to YouTube, and we're going to be playing more games like we did with this truck. I got a couple other things in mind, so please stay tuned. Just go over to my Instagram and subscribe. And if you haven't subscribed to Facebook Live, please do it, because that's the only way you can collect what we give you. Because if we look at you win and you haven't subscribed, then I'm sorry, you're not eligible for it. So if you subscribe, it makes it easier to get whatever we're giving to you faster, quicker. It's just a no-brainer. So please subscribe, okay? Alrighty. So let's give something away now that I'm saying about all the subscribing stuff. So let's give a jewelry that my staff is going to pick, and I want to see thumbs up for that jewelry. Okay, here's a thumbs up, and we're going to do this person right here, Anne Duran, like the group Duran. Remember the group Duran?
Yes.
Well, they sing "Hungry Like a Wolf"?
Yes.
Yeah. What was another one, the song they sang?
God.
I saw the tip of my tongue. "Hungry Like the Wolf." I'm not going to bother singing. I can't. I'm not like my daughter. Yeah, she can sing. I can't sing. Okay, so you get a piece of jewelry that the staff is going to be picking out for you. And call the office at 408-379-7070. Give us all your information. And please, I hope you subscribe before that if you want that piece of jewelry. Okay.
Deborah Danielson, not Freund. Anyway, something of that nature. Hi, Chris. Will I ever be happy again after becoming a widow last year and the death of my son in 2016? Thank you.
Yes, I do believe that you'll find happiness. I think that you need some help to get over the hump, so to speak. I would go into some grief counseling, and I would talk to the doctors about some medication that you may have to take for a very short period of time just to get through this hump. They made it home, which is mostly importantly, and I know how tough it is to lose somebody. I really, really do. And believe you me, if there's one thing I can assure you, that we do get to see all of our loved ones again. That's for darn sure. I mean, and they love you more than anything, and they're never going to leave you too terribly far, just like I keep referring to my mother. When my mother passed, or even before that, I was always raised where something would go wrong or something would happen. And my mother says, Chrissy, sit down in this chair, and you can't get out of that chair until you really find something positive. And if you've heard this story before, just bear with me. This is a new person that hasn't heard it, so just bear with me for a second. So I'd sit there in that chair for a few hours. I'm thinking in my head, I'll be stuck in this chair the rest of my last day. And the staff would come to me and start asking me some questions. I'd say, okay, do this, that, and the other. The church individual would come and start asking me a couple things here and there, and I'd say this, that, and the other. And after about 4 hours of sitting there, I got my positive. And my positive is, I'm really not afraid of anything anymore. Nothing at all. Because the worst possible thing that's ever happened to me was my mother. Because she was my mother, my very best friend. We would get off work and I'd say, oh, and she'd go, oh, and we would just know because we shared the same type of a life. And I worked with her straight for about 35, 37 years. And I had lunch with her all the time. So yes, I miss the physical Sylvia with her raspy voice and her joking and her kindness and her hugs and her jokes. I miss that. Well, you do too with Mom. We miss her terribly. But I know where she's at. That's how I can keep going. So I want to keep my promise to my mother and work the next 20 years and help as many people as I can. And then when it's done, I'm going home to see Mom. So with your loved ones in loss, do what I'm doing. In this world that is tough and as difficult as it is, help people. The world has a way when you help others, the universe takes care of you. And we're all here as family together. That's why I want to do the YouTube. That's why I want to get on and Skype in for the live streaming so people can see you, people can see me, and it's just much more closer and together. But you got to give us patience. Tom's a technical smart one here, but he's a busy man too. He has a full-time job. So we're taking him when we can to piece it and put it together, but we'll put it together. But trust me when I tell you this, you will see your loved ones again. That much I know. And my mom will look after them for you.
Jonathan Castanis. Castanis. Hi, Chris. I'm hoping you'll be able to answer my question. I'm 23 years old and going through a very hard time with my chronic pelvic and groin pain I have from a sports injury. I've had it for 4 years now. Lately, it's been extra bad and unbearable. Do you see it getting better soon?
Well, pelvic groin, to me, that's the same area. This area looks like it was fractured or what we call cracked. To me, that would mean a hairline crack. Sometimes when people say fracture, you think it's really busted up. Well, a hairline crack is extremely painful. I've had them in my hands, my feet, things like that from dirt bike riding stuff. And it is very, very painful. And of course, it takes time to heal, which you don't let it do, man. You're on the go a lot. You push yourself. Most people are walking in, the wheel walkers, which is rightfully so you don't slip. What do? You push that damn thing to the side and you're off and you're going, okay? So because you have not really allowed yourself to go through the proper therapy and heal appropriately, this has taken longer, combined with the hip joints and the lower back, which has some fatigue, and hip joints have a little bit of arthritis because you've been compensating. But bottom line, you're going to be normal walking around, and it's just you're going to know when the cold is coming, as I do, as Tom does. As we get older, we know. But it's not going to control your life in any way or form. Okay? So let's give a digital download away to someone that has a happy face. So there's a happy face. So let's give it to, right here, Loretta Brewington. Loretta Brewington, top fan. You hit a digital download from us, dear. Congratulations. Cool. And please put in our comment below if you like doing scavenger hunts, if you like me on doing about my truck and things like this. I'm doing these clips because I know Instagram, excuse me, can take about a minute at a time. So I'll try to run around and try to do my get not cut off midstream through it all and get what I'm trying to get. Okay. So I'm going to be doing a lot of this. I'm also going to be letting people into my house. So I'm going to go around my house and showing my house and things like this because people think, what does a psychic live like? Is there crystal balls everywhere? I can assure you there's no crystal balls. So I'll be doing stuff like that. So please go to my Instagram. Please come on the Facebook Live. Once again, share, like, and subscribe. Okay, so let's give another autographed book away. So, and we're going to do that for the hearts. And there's a heart. So let's pick, yes.
Okay.
Right.
Ooh.
Beverly Moore.
Top fan.
Top fan. You get this autographed book from us. We got to still do something for the top fans. We really do. Maybe, I don't know. We got to do something, though. Okay, let's answer a question for someone.
Jessica Toro. Hey, Chris, this might be a wasted question, but I want to know why my mom hates me.
I think hate in this respect is too heavy of a word. I wouldn't even go with dislike. I would go with ignore and not paying a lot of attention to, simply because basically you grew up quickly. You're kind of a kid that was an adult kind of kid, and you didn't need as much as your other family members needed. And if somebody gives you something, you'll get it done. So that has no more attention. It's like hand it to you, you run with it, and you handle it and take care of it. As far as your mom goes, meaning no disrespect, tell me the last time, well, you can't, but the last time she has said anything, I mean anything positive in her life. She doesn't say anything positive about anything. It's the glass is always half empty. It's never half full. So if you're going to be there, you're going to be subjected to negative, because she's not positive. You can either disown the situation, say, Mom, see you again in my next life. What I would do is say, this is just my mom and she's just negative and that's just the case. And I'm not going to let it get under my skin because she's my mom, and just take it as a grain of salt. I know it's easier said than done, but look at it like that and try to look at it that you're her mom. Okay. Because she's very centered on herself. Thank you so much for your question, though.
Let's see. Saya Warito Smith. If I said that right. Hi, Chris. I feel lost career-wise. What direction should I go? Thanks.
Human resources, and that is mainly where you be like a fact finder for people. So human resources combined with in the legal realm of things, like what an underwriter would do, or anyone in that direction, because I think you could help so many people that way, because look at those little clues and you find it, you're so good at it. You really are. You got to give yourself more credit than what you do.
Christina Roberts Stamps. Thank you, Chris, for the reading this week. I really enjoyed the information. I did forget one question to ask. Will my oldest son and his wife adopt a child? And if so, when?
Absolutely, yes, and a healthy child. And timeline, I would expect it to be next year, first quarter of the year, so that's in the first 4 months. And then I think it'll be a little bit more time before they actually receive or get the child. So all next year for sure. So that's a great thing, and healthy once again.
Tashina Fulbright. Hi, Chris. Thank you for all you do. Loved your mom. I am wondering, do you see me ever finding my soulmate? If so, when?
Kindred soul, yes. Timeline, I think 18, 19 months from now, and that's you getting out to activate, which I always like to say, because you really got to do it, because all of us can get tied up within work and school and family stuff, but you got to get out and activate. So that's not that long. That's about 1.5 years down the road. And I think he's a handsome fellow with brown hair, brown eyes, prominent jawline, about 5'11" average height, streamlined type, as he looks like he takes care of himself. So you'll be really happy. You'll be like 2 peas in a pod.
Nice. Let's see. I'd like to do this one here.
Okay.
Karen Humphrey Taft. Hey, Chris, I am raising my grandchild. Will I ever, will our life ever be drama free?
No, it won't be drama free, but it'll be exciting. It'll be on the cutting edge of things. It'll be a lot of happiness with it. but there's just a lot going on with you guys. There really is. You know that. And the drama is not horrific in most part. It's just a little bit of pins and needles. And it's just the life you've kind of chosen. So I would just roll through it like we do and roll through the punches.
Don Baldy. Hi, Chris. I was just abandoned by a love I thought would last a lifetime. Any insight on why?
I think you really haven't had a chance to really sit yourself back and look at it for what it really was, because you're the giver and they're the taker, and you don't want to live life like that. You're supposed to get and get back. It takes two to tango, and this person is more narcissistic, and you deserve a whole lot better. Okay, Tom, how about a dream analysis? You want to give a dream analysis to someone?
I do.
Okay. Well, you got to pick the emoji first.
Let's see. Oh, the wow face. I kind of like that one. That one's not used very often.
I like the wow face.
So we're just going to
We're trying to find the wow face. Come on, wow face, for a dream analysis from Tom here. I see a lot of hearts, a lot of thumbs up. There's
that was a smiley.
That's a smile face.
Yep.
Okay, a lot of heart. We want the wow face, not.
There
it is, right there.
Okay. So I've got. Let's look at Jen Edwards.
Edwards, you get a dream analysis from Tom Bigley here.
All right.
So call the office at 408-379-7070. All righty.
Let's see. We've got.
So I'm going to go out from once we finish this Facebook Live. And if you jump over to my Instagram, I'm going to be walking around the truck and talk about some of the little goodies I got on the truck that I've done, because I've got a lot of comments of people wanting to know this or wanting to know that and the reason why I did it. But remember, Instagram, you got a minute. So I might have to do a minute worth and then come back and do a minute worth. I'll get some of it in there. And then if it's not today, it'll be tomorrow, but it'll be the next couple of days. So watch for it, okay?
Cool. Let's see. Suzanne Merritt. I am so lonely since my dog Lily passed. Do you see me getting another dog?
Yeah, but I think you should do it sooner than later. And the reason being is I believe that your loving animal that passed, and they all do go to heaven, I believe they're going to help you pick the new dog. So you want to do this quickly. Okay,
wow.
Like as quickly as you can.
Let's see. Colleen Garcia. Will my husband able to have his surgery tomorrow?
Yes, I do believe that he will, and we will go ahead with your permission to put him on our prayer line, or you actually can do it online. Put him on our prayer line, and that's the staff, congregation, Sylvia Browne group, all praying and send him an energy. But I believe he's going to do great. He's going to be a real trooper. So I think everything's going to be just fine here.
And let's see, Stephanie Hotchkiss. Can you please tell me if my new spiritual journey is the right path for me?
Yeah, I believe it gels with you well. I believe you're comfortable with it. I believe you're happy with it. So I'd keep going with it. Tom and I want to thank you for joining us today. We have a great time. We will certainly see you next Sunday. We're going to be live streaming real soon. I know that sounds like a broken record, but we're going to be doing it, I can assure you. And please, if you haven't, the winner's here. Once again, you have to pay for the shipping and all that kind of stuff. Digital downloads, I don't think you pay for any shipping. Or, ask Chris questions and things. But anyway, we love you. Actually, I want to take this from my mother. I want to take it. God loves you, and so do I.